Gangsta Goodies Kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. How are y'all doing today? I have a treat. This episode, I do one every year in October in honor of my beloved cousin Claudia, who we lost to her second battle of breast cancer before she was 40 years old, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a little clip of her. And then to a very, very dear friend of mine, we just lost her this year, to her second battle with triple negative breast cancer, y'all. We have a special guest. We're talking about breast cancer. We're talking about sisters living beyond the ribbon, y'all, with Kim Jones. You do not want to miss this episode, y'all. Stay tuned.
Hi, everybody. Kim Jones here, President, Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon, here in the Gangsta Goodies Kitchen today with my girl Sheila. We're whipping up some shrimp and grits, talking a little breast cancer awareness, facts, things you need to know. Stay tuned. We'll be back with all that information. Y'all miss it.
We claim I smile, even though I can't see I smile.
Good morning. Welcome to our 6th annual 5K walk run for Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon. I am Linda Watkins. I am a 3-time cancer survivor.
I'm a breast cancer survivor, and God just been blessing.
Diagnosed November 12th when I had my mammogram. Had a double mastectomy January 7th of 2022. Went through 16 rounds of chemo.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah. And now I am a cancer survivor. God has performed a miracle in my life, and I give him the praise and glory.
I'm Michelle Smith. I am a 10-year survivor. I was diagnosed at the age of 39, and this is my 10th year. October this year, and I'll be 49 on October the 9th.
Welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies Kitchen with your favorite cooking show host and the lovely Miss Kim Jones.
Hello.
Yay! So today we're going to cook a quick shrimp and grits, y'all. You know, the seasons are changing. It's getting a little cooler outside. Little comfort food. So we're going to show you something quick and easy that your family will love. And it's October, so we cannot let the month of October go by without talking about breast cancer and breast cancer awareness, y'all. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have you take a look at these ingredients. Real quick, real easy. You got some shrimp, some bacon, butter, Cajun spices, fresh garlic, onions, and green peppers and orange peppers. I would have put red, but I didn't have any in the house, so. Anyway, we're gonna get this started with this bacon, y'all. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just fry up a little bacon. So this was about 3, turn that down just a little bit. This was about 3 slices of bacon, you know, and I just chopped it up.
Okay.
You know? And so I am also a believer of you layer your flavor. You don't wait till the last minute to get your flavor going. So while this bacon is cooking, we're gonna also put some onions, and we're gonna put the garlic and the peppers in it, and we're gonna season it as well. Yes. So Kim, can you tell the viewers, where are you from? Are you from Kansas City?
Yes.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Okay.
Born and raised in Kansas City.
Awesome. So what high school, you know, I don't know why we asked that, but we do. What high school you go to?
Right. So I attended Lincoln initially.
Okay.
But I actually graduated from DeSale in 1989.
Okay.
I'm telling my age.
That's okay. You look fine. 89 and fine. There we go. Y'all hear that? 89 and fine. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these in there. And that's just a half of an orange bell pepper. And this is half of a green bell pepper. And this is a small onion. It's the whole onion, but it's the small onion, y'all. And then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of this seasoning. So this is a seasoning I make up. It has a bunch of dried herbs in it, paprika, cayenne pepper, has white pepper, African yellow pepper in it, a little bit of salt, not too much salt, because I try to, minimize as much salt as possible. And that's what I mean by I'm beginning to layer the flavor. So,
It's layered up.
yes. And so, I know, right? We could. Yes. And we got some butter over here. Everything is better with butter. So I'm going to go ahead and just put 1 tablespoon of butter in there. And as that cook. So Kim, can you tell the viewers a little bit about Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon? Why? Where did that come from? What inspired you to do that?
Absolutely. So I was inspired to create a support organization just based on my own personal experience when I got diagnosed and was fighting my fight.
Right.
And
so hold on, because I think it's important for people to understand that Kim is a breast cancer survivor. Okay. So that's huge, y'all, okay? Because she's gonna share some numbers with you as it relates to sisters. And those numbers aren't great, y'all. So it's a big thing. Let's give Kim some love. Yes, yes, yes. So having your own journey, then you're like, hey, I need to help other people.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And to just kind of give you a little bit more information about myself and my cancer as it has impacted my life. All of my grandparents had some form of cancer.
Really?
And my dad, and they all passed away from whatever that form was.
Wow.
Grandfather and grandmother, all. And then my dad's mother committed suicide when she was doing her chemotherapy when I was 12.
Wow.
So
Kim.
her thing was mental.
Yes.
So for me, when I was diagnosed in 2012,
Yes.
that's where it hit.
Oh yeah.
It hit mentally.
Oh yeah. It's a lot to wrap your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, if this ain't right,
Yeah.
Woo wee.
And my Joyce Meyer's voice, the battle of the line.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
And so as I journeyed through that, I just knew that God willing,
Yes.
give me my sanity back
Absolutely.
and peace that can only come from Him.
Absolutely.
I will then use my own experiences to come back to reach back for others.
Yes.
Because unfortunately, what I really would want is for this whole cancer thing to just be eradicated, we're done, and we wake up and there's no more cancer.
Absolutely.
But in the real world,
Yes.
cancer is going to be here today and tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I am thankful to be able to use my own experiences and the resources that Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon has made to help fill in the gap.
Yes.
So there we have the birth of Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon in 2016.
Nice.
4 years after my diagnosis.
Wow. Wow. So can you tell people what type of supportive services do you offer people who are battling breast cancer? I'm adding some fresh garlic, y'all. This is like 2 tablespoons.
So we offer financial support for housing, medical, transportation,
Wow.
prescriptions. So like I
Yes.
said,
Yes.
we offer, we adopt a family. We adopt someone in
Okay.
reference to a
Okay.
cancer diagnosis for Christmas.
Okay.
Hopefully, we usually try to get a breast cancer survivor. Sometimes and that's not a bad thing.
Yes.
That's a good thing. You know, if I can't find a breast cancer survivor, y'all, I won't be mad.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
But sometimes, we do have the opportunity to bless a breast cancer survivor family with some children and just there for support. A lot of times, something that someone in that space needs is someone that they can call and talk to about. I feel like I'm going crazy.
Yes.
And I don't know if I'm just having a moment or what is this space that I'm in, and your regular best friend,
Yes.
or your regular your go-to person that you look to for advice,
Yes.
if they are not what I've I've deemed a new word called breast cancerologists.
Wow.
And those are people in the breast cancer continuum world who have their own gained personal knowledge and experience from dealing with breast cancer.
Absolutely.
We breast cancerologists.
Yes, absolutely.
Mainly those, and particularly those who have had that diagnosis several times.
Yes.
So without having someone to hold your hand and to just kind of, let you know that it looks crazy right now, but you are gonna make it through.
Yes.
And know that when you come through on the other side, you will be you'll be made whole again, and God will have sustained you for just that.
Yes.
For
yes.
just that.
Yes. And you mentioned something that is very important, and I think a lot of times we miss that, and that is the mental health of it. I had to see it there. I mean, in fact, I see my therapist probably twice a month.
Yep.
But having that diagnosis, and mine is one that there is no cure. They're like, look, the good thing is that yours was caught early. It's not aggressive. We're going to be able to help you manage that. But by the way, there is no cure. What? I mean, you got to wrap your mind. So I know exactly what you mean. You're like, am I coming? Am I going? How did I get here? I don't even remember driving myself to the store.
Right.
It is woo-wee. And you're right. The support during that time is so important. It's so important.
And a lot of people don't know how to.
Yeah. And all transparency, I will tell you this with my cousin Claudia. Claudia was my road dog. The first time around, okay, we got it, we're here, all that. But when it came back, I freaked out.
So imagine what she was thinking.
So I can only imagine what she was thinking. And there was a period of time, Kim, where I didn't talk to my cousin for probably about 6 months. Because I didn't know what to do. I know what to say. And I was and of course, selfish, because I wasn't thinking about her. I was thinking about me. And I was also dealing with my mother's new diagnosis, which was not great too. And I'm like, so I just shut down. But I would call her sometimes, and I would call her anonymously just so I could hear her voice, and then I would hang the phone up. Just so I could hear her voice. And then till one day my oldest daughter was like, you need to go see Claudia.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to put your big girl pants on and you need to go see what's going on. And so I get both sides of it. I do. And so I think, when we have those conversations and say, hey, your friend isn't looking for you to solve that issue.
No, that's not.
They know that you can't solve that.
They know
your loved one knows that, but your support.
Right.
Being there.
Yeah.
Just
being in the room.
Being in the room, baby. Yes.
Just being
in that room.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Absolutely.
I am going to let you guys see what this looks like before I take this out of the skillet, and then we're going to cook the shrimp, okay? So I'm gonna let y'all take a quick look. Okay, y'all, so here is the onions, the bell peppers, the fresh garlic, and the bacon. And this is the start to our shrimp and grits, y'all. It's about ready to come out. Get that bacon a little crispier. Just a little bit. Before we take this out, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we've got the mixture with the bacon and the bell peppers and all that flavor and goodness. We took that out. We're using the same skillet, okay, because we want all of that flavor to transfer to this shrimp, okay? So we melted 2 tablespoons of butter, and now we're gonna put the shrimp in. And then we're gonna put some seasoning on it. And I'm gonna let y'all see what that looks like. And it don't take shrimp that long to cook, so that's the great thing, right?
Right. No too long, they'll turn into
rubber.
jack balls. I don't know how old or young some of you all are out there watching, but you know, that ball that you used to pick up them jacks as hard as those. Man, look.
Yes, that's a great analogy. They probably don't know that.
They might not. They probably
They don't know
about
that. They don't know about that life. You know, funny story. I learned how to play jacks on the kitchen floor while my mother cooked. You know. Okay. We just letting it do its thing. And so we're just gonna start turning these as they get that nice color.
They look all nice and fluffy.
They do.
And tender.
And then once these are done, we're gonna add all of that goodness back in there.
Transfer it back in my gangster goody chef knowledge work. We'll transfer all of it back into the
back in there. There we go. Kim, you have the big race coming up.
Yes.
Tell the people when the race is and how they can sign up, because we need y'all to sign up, right?
Yes. We need you all to come help us turn Swope Park pink.
Yes.
Second Saturday, October 14th at Swope Park, 3999 Swope Parkway here in Kansas City at the main entrance of Bandstand. You can't miss us. We'll be right there.
Yes.
Registration starts at 7:30. The actual walk will take off at 9:30. We have the Falcons who will be leading us out that morning, one of our local drill teams. And you can find our registration link on our Facebook page, Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon. You can also find us on our Instagram page, Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon. And then Sheila will also leave all of the race registration information link in her comments and everything for the show.
Yes.
So you guys can absolutely get it there. And you can feel free to contact us via email, sisterslivingBeyondTheRibbon@gmail.com, or you can stop by our brick and mortar, because we're blessed to have that here locally at 5532 Truth Avenue in the core of the community.
Absolutely.
Or you can contact me by phone, 816-260-2066.
Awesome. We're going to see y'all at the race, y'all. I'm going to be there. My whole family's going to be there in honor of our beloved Claudia. Yes, yes. And so speaking of Claudia, let's take a few moments and take a look at how beautiful of a person she was. Know y'all, and to think, you know, life has not been the same without her. Y'all see that? Now we're gonna add this goodness back into there. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be good on top of them grits.
Looks like it.
Yes. It is, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see what that looks like. I'm gonna put one more stick of butter in there. Not stick, I'm sorry. One more tablespoon. We've only used 4 tablespoons, y'all.
My friend gonna clog all the arteries. She gonna put it on.
We want to be healthy, okay? We're talking about breast cancer awareness. We want to make sure we are healthy, y'all. Now, this ain't the healthiest because it does have butter and all of that. This is purely comfort, okay? And for the flavor. But there are plenty of recipes out there that are more focused on health. To taste this dish, and we're going to learn more about Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon. Okay, y'all, we are ready. We are back. Take a look at this finished dish. I know it smells so good, y'all. So we're getting ready to taste this shrimp and grits, and we're gonna continue this conversation. So I'll let you go first. You've got some, and I did put a little bit of fresh Parmesan cheese in the grits.
Okay.
Yeah. Mmm. Yummy. Girl, look at here. Look. We're here to eat. And then you have to tell the people how you like it. Because I do share the recipe, so if anybody wants to try it, they can. And we hope that you guys try it. It's quick, it's easy. And ladies, you know, if you're trying to impress your husband or your boo thing, you know, this will be a good quick dish and he'll be impressed, I promise you.
Yes, absolutely.
Amen.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
That Parmesan cheese
Mm-hmm.
makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Now I like the onions. If I had celery, I would have put celery in there too. Some people don't do all of that.
Mhm.
I just think that it just gives a lot more earthiness to the dish. So all of the information is here, the link, so you can click on the link, sign up, y'all. You know, support Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon. It's important. You know, I always tell you guys that we're telling our stories our way on our terms, okay? So this is Kim is telling the breast cancer story on our terms, okay?
Yes.
Her way on our terms and for us, okay?
Yes.
Now, we know that there's a disparity in everything in this country, and the health care gap, it's a disparity there too. And so Kim and her team are working to help bridge that gap. Have bridged the gap in the resources and the support that Black women are receiving as they deal with such a traumatic diagnosis. Kim, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
It is such it's a need. And I know that the more work you do, the more you see how big of a need it is in our community. So there's also a donate button on your website,
Yes.
right? Y'all go to the website. The website's right there. Click donate, okay? You know what? Even if you can donate $20 a month, whatever you can do, every little bit goes to help women who look like you and I, okay, who are battling breast cancer. So, or either they're survivors of breast cancer. So y'all make sure you donate, okay? All right, yeah, click. We're gonna show you how to do it. So the editor's gonna put it there, and he's gonna show you the little thing. So I know, right? They're like, this lady don't stop. But it's important, y'all. And again, we have to get to a place where we normalize supporting each other. We have to. We spend a whole lot of money, okay, on stuff.
Yep.
Okay, we do. Me too.
Yep.
Spend a whole lot of money on stuff. You know, and so here you have an opportunity to sow a seed into something positive, into something that is making a difference in people's lives right here in our city, in the urban core. Kim, how can people volunteer with Sisters Living Beyond the Ribbon?
Forgive me.
That's okay. Look, I
Yes.
was too.
Please, you can contact us via email. You, again, sisterslivingBeyondTheRibbon@gmail.com. You can also send us your information. We have a message button on our webpage as well, sisterslivingBeyondTheRibbon.com.
Awesome.
You can stop by our brick and mortar and just have a conversation with me.
Yes.
And that's at 5532 Truth Avenue.
It don't get no better than that. Just walk in, y'all. 32 Truth. Y'all know where that's at, okay? Just walk on in, you know, and to be able to have her right here at your fingertips, that's a huge value, y'all. So don't be sleeping on that, okay?
Use me.
Yes, absolutely.
Please.
Absolutely. Get engaged, you know, and if you're not doing your breast exam, Kim, how often should they be doing a breast exam?
At least once a month.
Okay.
You want to do your clinical home exam at least once a month.
Okay.
At least every 30 days. put that to a calendar, like when you are paying the light bill or something. I don't know, just when you wash your hair, you know, or when you get your hair done or get your hair re-braided, take your braids down.
Yes.
Whatever that is, you should be checking. You should be doing that self-check at least once a month.
Okay.
So then you know when you are seeing the changes that are going on in your body. Because I myself was fortunate enough to find my lump myself.
Wow.
So get to know the girls.
Yes. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of your breasts. Okay, they're yours.
Get to know them. So you know when they are doing something different.
Yes, that's huge. Now, is it best, or is there a? Should people lay down? I've heard people say you should lay down. You should do it in the shower.
Yeah, do it in the shower.
Do it in the shower.
Okay.
Okay. And they use, is it these two fingers?
Those 2 fingers. And the water and the soap, you know, just kind of gives you that glide that you need to be able to go over that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're getting a smooth rub and not,
yes,
you know, dry like that.
Yes. Yes. Y'all, this is serious, okay?
Yes.
Because early detection saves lives.
It works.
Yes. And as we close out, is there anything else, Kim, that you want the viewers to know?
Yes. Please take our information, share it on your social media pages, share it with your friends and loved ones, and if you know of anyone that is ever in need of any of our services, please pass our information on, and know that we are going to be a staple in the community.
Absolutely. You already are.
Like bacon and eggs.
Yeah. You already are. Because you've been doing this for how long?
Yes.
Okay.
2016.
Yeah. So you are already a staple, you know, and so it takes you, it takes me, it takes all of us out there to help spread the word, y'all. Kim can't do it by herself. She needs us to help her. Now she's carrying the brunt of it, her and her team. The least we can do is share the information, y'all. Information is power, okay? And as we close this October, this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I want to share with you just a little glimpse of my friend Vanessa Chapman, who we lost this year on her second battle with triple-negative breast cancer. She was such a creative spirit, a great human being, a wonderful mother and grandmother and friend, and we miss her. And so we're just gonna close out with seeing her beautiful smile. Peace out, y'all, and enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah.
What's up, Marlene Wilson? I see you.